Hey, what
Hello,
is
hello,
up,
hello, hello,
everybody?
hello.
We are live, finally, after many, many, many delays and some tricky situations. We persevere. Here we are. What is up? This is What You Sippin' On. Uh, this is a podcast where friends have a few drinks and talk about some things that interest them. I'm Apex 11. Today we got Sun Helios and always paid in full with us. I love these guys. I love having them on. I love hanging out and talking with them, honestly. We talk way too much. Like we can't stop a conversation once we start. So this is gonna be fun. Helios, what you sipping on today?
So, oddly enough, it does not look like I'm drinking anything but water, but it's actually Propel and vodka into a strawberry kiwi flavor thing.
Ooh,
I
ooh,
couldn't find any good glassware, and this is the only thing I had clean at the moment. So, yeah,
I
Aiden,
love
what
it.
you sipping on?
Well, I took a note from you. I got my boats and hose cup. I got a little bit of vodka and some bubbly. I just bought like 3 cases of these. They're pretty good, but taste a lot better with vodka. Apex 11. What are you sipping on?
All right. So usually I have like fancy beers, right?
Double fisting.
I'm sipping on Natterdays, pineapple
Mm.
lemonade, natty light. Oh, that is way. There we go. That is way too bright. That's not gonna work.
Ooh,
Natty light. And I got these. These have a story to them. I got a black cherry and Mike's Hard, and I got
nice.
the Mike's Hard regular lemonade. But I didn't buy these. I got these from a stranger on the side of the road on the way home today. So, and that's a whole
That's
story.
amazing,
Yeah, there's a whole
dude. That's the
story with
best
that.
Mike's Hard Lemonade you can get too.
How much did you pay for it?
Oh my god, dude. It was a trip, so I'm coming home. Oh, because it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, by the way. Anybody
Happy
out there
Father's Day.
that is a father out there, and Peyton, Happy Father's Day. And Helios, you probably got kids
Happy
somewhere, right?
Father's Day to you. A
All my
couple
kids
of
are in
them.
the shower drain.
Oh,
Where they belong.
masturbation joke.
So I took my daughter out. I went over to her mom's house, picked her up. We went to go get sushi. All of the sushi places were closed, sadly. So we went to our spot, Peyton, our hangover spot.
Oh, right there off of the road that I'm not allowed to say out loud because it'll
Yeah.
pinpoint exactly where it's at.
But the Chinese buffet that we went to every Sunday because we would wake up
Choo-choo.
hungover
Hungover as
as
shit.
dude. We woke up feeling like hammered dog shit,
It's 1 in the
and
afternoon.
would yeah,
Eyes are all crusted over.
oh yeah, and we would go and we'd go to
Mm,
this Chinese buffet and just eat as much fried food as we possibly could to like help us through the hangover, feeling like hell. So I took her there.
yep.
She loved it. She ate 50 crab rangoons or whatever. We had a good time. The waitress there was really sweet. She kept like doting on my daughter and how cute she was and blah 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 because she is, right? And then I take her back home, and I'm coming back to my house to get some special beers and to like try to work on the podcast and get this stuff set up and ready. And I see a guy standing on the corner, kind of like waving me down, and I'm like, dude, it's just this black dude standing out there. I'm like, without, he looks stranded. I'm like, well, fuck, dude, yeah, if he's waving me down, I'm gonna pull over and see what's up, make sure he's good. So he waves me down. I'm like, hey man, what's up? What's good? You're okay? He's like, yeah, can you give me a ride down there? I'm like, where? He's like, oh, just right down there to that Walmart. I'm like, you mean that High V? He's like, no, there's a Walmart right down there. I'm like, oh, uh, yeah, sure, hop in, buddy. I was kind of nervous because I was a little out of my comfort zone and wasn't prepared to socialize with people. Hey, Helios, thanks so much for the gifted sub, homie. But
Oh, Dizzle 94 got it.
he gets in. I take him to Walmart, which was like not just right down the street. It was a few miles down. And when I say a few miles down, like it was a full. From I was on. Oh, how do I? Can't say the street names either. It was more than just a bit down the street. It was a bit of a drive. Take
That's
him
like
there.
15 minutes from there.
He pulls these out of his fucking pocket, and he's in my car. And he's like, I'm like, do you need a ride back too, or do you got it figured out? He's like, well, can I get a ride back? I'm like, yeah, man, I got you. I'm not gonna leave you stranded. Like, yeah. So he goes, he's like, oh, let me take these out real quick. And he takes these out and puts them in my car. I'm like, he's like, don't leave me, man. I'm like, well, I'm not going to leave you. You got your stuff in here. I ain't going to take it from you. Like, you're good. So he goes inside, he goes shopping, he comes out about 20, 30 minutes later. And he was like surprised that I was still there waiting for him. And he's like, "Oh my God, thanks so much for waiting, man." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I told you I would. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. I know you don't know me, but now you know this thing about this stranger that you just met, and we don't even know each other's names yet." So with that thought, I'm like, "Hey, by the way." Oh, and he was in there for like 20, 30 minutes, so my anxiety went down a lot. And like I was just thinking about the situation. I'm like, "No, I'm helping a person out. It's all good. Don't be stressed. It's fine." Like, because I was all on guard, right? Like,
Right.
who are you? Then I'm like, "Joel, you let him into your fucking car. Like, that's that was my own doing, so I can't be too stressed about the situation." So I'm like, "Hey, my name is, Joel." And he's like, "Oh, yeah." And I shook his hand. He's like, "I'm Keith." I'm like, "Hey, Keith, good to meet you, man." He's like, "I really appreciate this. Can we stop over there by the gas station?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, we could go over there." Goes in there, gets some smokes. Didn't have any cash left over from all of his groceries that he got, because he got some like salads and shit and fish and chicken and whatever. So we go to the gas station. He comes back out. He didn't have enough. So I'm like, "Dude, I got you. Don't worry about it." So I go in there and I buy him a pack of smokes and a beer and whatever else he needed. Uh, and like, it was really cool because at that point he was just like, by the way, when he got in my car, part of the reason why I was anxious about it was like, I'm pretty sure his blood was pure ethanol,
Ooh,
because he got in the car and it was,
he hit a little sauce, huh?
I was getting drunk by smelling him. So it was, that's what kind of, I should have included that. That's what made me nervous, is the fact that I'm like, "Oh fuck, what did I just do? What's gonna happen?" But he was super cool, super nice. Um, I'm like, where am I taking you back to, buddy?" He says, "Oh, just take me back to the intersection you found me at." I'm like, "All right, man, I got you." So I take him back, and at that point, he's just like, "Oh man, you're so, blah blah blah. Thanks so much." He's just like singing my praises. I'm like, "Dude, it's good." He's like, "How much are you?" I'm like, "Nothing. It's Father's Day. Like you said, you're a grandfather, and I'm a dad. It's just one dad helping out another dad on Father's Day." He's like, "You're the only person today that's actually done something for me," and blah 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 blah. He's like, "I don't even know you." And then I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's all good." It was so cool. Like, it was so uplifting. He's like, "Really, do you want to have these? Do you want to have these drinks?" I'm like, "No, man, you're good. You have them." He's like, "Are you sure? Like, for real? Like, will you take something?" I'm like, "Actually, yeah, give me one of these. These will make for a good story, because the podcast is
Right.
called the What You Sippin' On podcast, and we try to talk about what we sipping on." And, yeah, that's an interesting story. So I drop him off, and I get out of the car to help him with, like, pull the stuff out of the trunk. And, he gives me a hug. He tells me he loves me like fucking 5, 10 times. And he starts like tearing up. He gets all verklempt and getting choked up and stuff. And I just like, I felt so, I don't know. It went from a very nerve wracking experience in the beginning to like a very fulfilling experience at the end. And hearing
Yeah.
him tear up and choke up and try not to cry, and then like give me, a stranger, a hug, like, we looked like two totally different people. He gets into listening to metal at the time. I'm, big guy, big beard, and he's like just the opposite completely of me. And it was, just the dichotomy of it was so, like, the yin yang of it was so neat to me, and I loved it. And I hugged him back. I gave him a big hug back, and yeah, it was just really fucking neat. I got a lot of power from that experience, or I felt a lot of like powerful emotions from that experience. And then on the way home, I started getting fucking verklempt and choked up just thinking about it.
It's amazing what,
Oh man,
what
it was,
seems like such a big deal to someone else. It's like, dude, I drove you 15 minutes up the road, like, and then he just sings your praises. Hey
yeah,
man, like no one else did this and it only took 15 minutes to do it. So
yeah.
that's so cool.
I also felt like, cause like he kept adding things onto the trip. "What's up, Diz? I'm glad to see you in the chat. Sorry, buddy, I was mid story. I didn't see you there." Yeah. He did keep adding things to the trip, and at first I didn't even get bothered. I just laughed at it, because I'm like, I mean, I would do the same thing if I was in that situation. If I needed to get stuff, this is my only chance I got to get these things. I don't have a ride, and it was way too far to walk. Like,
Right.
yeah, so no hard feelings there. It didn't bug me at all. Didn't irritate me in the least. But it did make me really late coming home, because I was out for like an hour,
Well,
extra. So
I was later than you were, if that makes you feel better. I'm the real reason we had to start so late.
I was the earliest one here.
to be fair, I was in Jetty Chat before you got here, and I left to work on shit, and then I saw you and I jumped back in.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
But I
got-
made it to the site first.
you did.
I was double screwed up out there on the lake today. Feel great though.
You got faded,
I got crossfaded, dude.
or as Alika Lima would call it, you got twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know though, man. That's really cool. It's not too often that first of all you stop and pick someone up, and then for someone to actually be grateful and give something back to you, offer something back to you other than just their gratitude.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool stuff.
You always hear the stories too about like don't pick up hitchhikers because they might try to hurt you or steal your shit or whatever.
You
Uh,
know, I kind of have a story about a hitchhiker. So about 2 years ago, there was this woman that was stranded at a racetrack. It was starting to rain. She was on a bike. She just got to the racetrack where my friend manages, and I asked her, "So where do you live? If it still rains for the next like 10 minutes, I'll just take you home, bike and all, because I drive a hatchback and I could just put the seats down, yada yada
right.
yada."
Right.
Anyway, fast forward to me actually dropping her off 5 minutes down the road. It's a fucking trailer park, and there's no trailers there.
Hmm.
There's storage cargo crates.
Ooh.
So is it a trailer park
So
or a storage cargo crate park?
it's supposed to be an RV park.
Oh, got you.
Like,
And she was living in a storage
yeah,
container?
like those cargo bins that go on ships.
Jeez.
Wild.
I
Dizzle
mean, you can
says,
make a house out of those
You
anywhere.
can, you can. They get hot, but
I
I
believe
guess
it.
carried that
they
night.
season them and stuff.
There's no windows on that thing either, so I mean, I guess you can cut one out with like some heavy equipment, but yeah, that'd be
I
wild,
thought,
man.
well, anyway, it was behind an auto mechanic shop, behind like a really sketchy ass gas station, and I thought I was just gonna die.
Yeah, you're just like whatever happens, happens.
She's gonna
This
chop
is the
you up,
chapter of
dude.
my life that I don't know how it's gonna end. Dizzle says,
And
"How
she
was?"
gave
Oh, I'm
me,
sorry. Keep going. I thought you were done.
so she gave me like a what looked like a resealed bag of Doritos, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna open this. And the minute I got on the highway, I tossed it out my window because I was like, nope,
Crackitos, man.
I don't want to be caught with it or anything like that. And I was
Yeah.
just like,
That's
2 in the
funny.
morning.
It would have been the best trip of your life, though, to eat those
Oh
Doritos.
fuck no,
No.
man.
God damn.
Oh,
Real quick, Dizzle says, "How was your first experience of squatting with me the other day? I enjoyed it. Paid and carry that night." Oh, did all three of you guys play together?
Not me.
Is he talking to
no, it
Peyton?
was me and you.
Oh,
You
he's
and
talking to
him.
me. Oh yeah, we did do that.
Yeah,
It's been a
yeah.
long weekend, man. It was fun. I felt bad because I'm out of practice and I played like poopy. I didn't actually. I didn't do too
You
bad.
lived the
Like the first
longest.
game, I didn't go down and die any of those games needlessly. The first game, you guys outdamaged me heavily. The second game, I outdamaged you guys heavily because it was
We died off a rip. I
yeah.
got punched out.
And
Yep.
then the third game, you guys outdamaged the fuck out of me heavily. So like I wasn't doing as good as I would have liked, but it was fun playing with you guys. I'd like to do it more. I'd like to get some warm ups in and get better at that game. So
Sucks
I
there's no
hope your
quads I would have
experience.
played with you guys.
Do what?
Sucks there's no quads I would have played with you
I
guys.
know,
Because
man.
I was texting Peyton at the time too.
Were you?
Yeah.
I would have played with you. Peranio. After the Christchurch in New Zealand earthquakes about 10 years ago, they built a mall out of cargo containers. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Interesting.
You can make a
Interesting.
cargo container house like 6,000 square feet for about $20,000.
I can't think of a cargo
Ooh.
container without thinking of Dexter, the
I
serial
know,
killer.
right?
Yeah.
Fucking all that saran wrap and
Look at that puppy.
chopping people up.
Which I hear they're making a new season of. I mean, coming to
It's gonna
Netflix.
be
And
up
it's
in
not like, it's
Canada.
not a hoax this time. Like, it's actually a real, like, they're
Well,
in production.
he's got blood. He had blood cancer.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't have it any longer.
Yeah,
But,
I forget his name, the lead actor, the guy that plays Dexter.
Nosebleed. What the fuck is his name? Something Morgan.
Dexter Morgan.
Is that his real? Oh, that's his
No, that's his
fucking.
character name, Dingus.
Gosh damn it!
That's funny.
I will just type it in. We've got the power of Google.
All right. There is man, this is wild. This tastes. The story is better than the drink. I'll say that. I don't even think the story was that great. There's a lot that happened this past week.
Yeah.
Well, the past couple weeks, at least with E3, with the
Oh,
NHL, with
The
you know,
NBA.
Father's
The
Day,
NBA is going out too.
I've been trying to keep up with that. I know they were playing last night, and all I know is someone scored a 3 with a second left on the clock and tied up the game. And I don't remember which team it was last night, but I was at the bar and I saw it. I'm like, oh, damn. Like, it makes me want to watch basketball again for the first time
It
in
was
20 years.
probably Brooklyn, the
It
Nets,
was Brooklyn and
the Bucks.
was it? But yeah,
Yep.
it was a guy in a black jersey, so I'm pretty sure that's Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's dude, I can't think of any names right now, and it's super embarrassing because I love the NBA so much.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant,
Was it Durant? It didn't look like Durant. Was it Durant?
tall, lanky guy. Yeah, he had
They're
48
all
points.
tall and fucking lanky. It's the goddamn NBA.
Look up Kevin Durant, and you'll be like, oh, he looks like Slender Man. He's honestly kind of scary looking.
I believe it. But yeah, that was wild. So while we're talking about sports, let's do our NHL thing real quick. Oh, by the way, we don't have Jaron here. See, the last podcast he was wilding out, and we just kicked him off forever. So
He
no,
was saying some
kidding.
off the cuff stuff.
He's camping, so he said he wouldn't be able to make it. I'm not sure if he'll make the next one either. But we hope to
Damn,
have
he's
him
gonna be
back
camping
soon.
for that long?
I don't know. Like, I don't. He said he's gonna be gone for like a week,
Got it.
and yeah. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, if you guys need me to fill in for Jaron, I'm always here.
Hey, you're always welcome. I also told Big Money Italy that he'll be joining in on some podcasts after the Stanley Cup is won. So
Okay.
I want to do I don't want to add any more people to our little NHL thing we got going on. We're guessing teams. But yeah, let's do that. So, a lot of games have been played. A lot of teams have been eliminated. There are 4 teams left in the NHL. I wish Parthesius was here to go over this with us.
4 teams.
4 teams. We got, and all of these teams, dude, I think they were bottom seed, except for Tampa Bay. No, Tampa Bay was 4th seed, I think. No, that wasn't. They were 2nd seed. I think all the teams were 4th seed, though. Like, they were the 4th seed in their division, and who was
Tampa
it?
Bay was number 3.
They were 3rd.
So,
Islanders are 4. Golden Knights are 2, and then the Canadians were 4. So yeah,
Okay.
no number 1 seed
No one seed.
is in the playoff. Is going to make the playoffs.
What was your question?
so the 4 teams: Lightning, Islanders, Golden Knights, Canadians.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were
I just pulled up the NHL website. So.
okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Those 4 teams in their division were not they did not win the most games or have the most points at the end of the regular season. They were 2nd, 3rd, 4th, which is kind of funny. And it's just wild. That thing that Ken Holland said all those years ago, hey, as long as you get to the playoffs, you never know what could happen, which is why they had the Red Wings continuing on their bullshit for so long. But yeah. So, and we're sitting at, I think these 2 games that are going on, or these 4 teams and their respective 2 games that they're playing. The first one to 4 wins. So I think they might both go to 7 games. I think they will go
They
to 7
probably
games
will.
each.
They
Yeah.
probably will. Both series are tied 2-2. So
Yeah.
it'll be good stuff.
Yeah, it's the Canadians, Les Habitants versus the Golden Knights, which is the team that Jaron went for. That you wanted to pick, but we let Jaron pick first, so you picked another one.
Yeah.
They're going against Canadians, which I thought Tomas Tatar was on that team, but every time I look at their roster, I don't see him on the roster. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's injured or if he got traded last second. I don't know what's happening, but I don't see him.
No idea.
And then we have Tampa Bay Lightning versus the New York Islanders, which is a surprise. So, and they're giving them a run for their money. The Islanders are. So, who did we
Tatar
have?
plays for the Canadians,
Who?
so he's still in it. He's playing for the Canadians.
Is he hurt? I never see him on the roster.
I don't know. Thomas. Anyway, keep going on
But
while
yeah.
I look this up.
My question is, I know that I picked to win it all. I had a lot of very bold picks to keep it interesting, and I was wrong about a lot of them at this point. Carolina Hurricanes, they were a higher seed than Tampa Bay Lightning, but they did not beat them. So that was a disappointment. The Colorado Avalanche was my sweetheart team, I think. Not that I liked them, I just thought they had a good chance of winning. They were out pretty quick, which was disappointing. But also I'm kind of happy for because I didn't want them to. I picked Toronto. They lost.
Yeah, Toronto lost. That made me sad.
I picked I picked Boston to beat Washington. Well, they actually already did, and then I picked Boston to lose. They lost. I was glad that they lost to the Islanders. I think, right?
Yeah.
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 I picked Tampa to beat the Florida Panthers. I was right about that. So yeah, do you have the list in front of you? What do we got?
As far as who's won and who's lost,
Yeah, like who had?
okay, the Avalanche were against the Golden Knights. The Golden Knights beat them series 4-2. The Islanders smoked the Bruins 4-2, which felt good.
Yes, it did.
The Lightning kicked the crap out of the Hurricanes 4-1. Not as bad as the Canadians beat up the Jets though, 4-0.
Sweet.
The Jets tried though. They went to overtime. It just you're playing against the
I
Habs.
picked Edmonton. The Jets beat Edmonton.
Hmm. And then just the Canadians they're just such a tough team.
Carey Price, man.
I know they're so much fun to watch, but that was all of them. The Canadians beat the Jets, Islanders beat the Bruins, Lightning beat the Hurricanes, and then the Knights beat the Avalanche.
Do you have the list for who picked what last podcast?
Um,
Or is that on me?
I do not have it.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
I'm gonna say it's probably in the thing. Did you just text me?
No, I did not.
Oh, that must have been a while ago that I got "Hey Bud." I've been getting messages at weird times.
I texted you that like at 9:30.
Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago.
All right. So we have hockey playoffs.
If I
Overall,
remember right.
Jaron had the Knights winning overall.
Yep.
Or he won that. This is the old one. Jets were Edmonton. He won. Blah 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 blah. This isn't helping. I don't know if we took notes down on.
I don't think we did. I think we were just continuing the same teams. If you got the last one wrong, I don't think we picked anything else.
But there was one where I remember me and Helios picked the same team for one, and then we picked opposing teams, and like it was kind of like that. So I'm curious as to who is going to be.
I think it was between the Avalanche and the Golden Knights, because you picked.
That's right.
You picked the Lightning over the Hurricanes. You picked the Hurricanes over the Lightning. Helios picked the Lightning. Yeah, because you wanted the Hurricanes to win. You said if there's one team that could come back, it'd be the Hurricanes. And I was thinking, yo, crazy.
I said that about Edmonton when they were down by 3 games.
Yeah. Yeah.
3-1.
It was rough.
So I do think I posted it, and like maybe it was in the What You Sippin' On chat. I'm not sure.
Probably.
I think
who did the Canadians play?
The Jets.
Gotcha. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know who's closest. I think Jaron's winning. Did anybody else? Who was your other team?
It was between Jaron and I, the Golden Knights. I picked the Golden Knights to win it all.
Who was your primary team?
The team I wanted to win was the
Golden Knights.
Montreal. Well, the original team that I said before Jaron picked was the Golden Knights.
Right, but we gave him the firstie, so you grabbed.
And then I said
Lightning?
the Maple Leafs. No, I said the Maple Leafs. They went out. But I had the Lightning, the Islanders, the Canadians, the Golden Knights. But I also had, because I remember the first round, I had I didn't have the Canadians. I had the Maple Leafs, and
yeah, Leafs Stanley Cup. Knights were your sweetheart team, and you had the Jets,
Knights
Lightning, and Islanders moving forward, and you got that right in the early round. But
yep, so I've picked them all except for the one. The Canadians are the only team I don't have, and if they win, then I'm screwed.
So right now, though, the only person that has a chance of Helios, did you pick your overall who you think was going to win the cup?
No.
I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't remember where I put it.
I don't think I did.
I don't think you picked. I think you just picked the teams.
We'll have to do.
So between the Lightning, the Islanders, the Golden Knights, and the Canadians, who do you think will win? The whole shebang.
I'm gonna go with the Islanders.
Ooh.
I hope it is the Islanders.
As long as it's not Tampa Bay Lightning, I could not give two fucks.
The only reason why I say Islanders because I'm Pacific Islander.
Hey, there you go. I like that. I know Jaron's gonna say Golden Knights, so we're gonna stick with that for Jaron. Peyton, who you got? You going with Golden Knights now, or?
I mean, I love the Golden Knights. It's so hard to bet against the Lightning.
It is.
But I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna say Golden Knights. They're holed up against the Canadians, and that means a lot. So
here's my thing. I don't want the Lightning to win because they already won last year.
that, and I
And
hate the Lightning.
they're dicks. They're a really good team.
Wait, was it Lightning versus Star last year?
Yeah, I think was
For
it?
the Cup, that sounds right.
I think it was.
Because
Lucas,
I think I watched that.
how are you
I
doing,
watched
buddy?
Game 5.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I watched Game 5 of the Stanley Cup last year in my friend's apartment.
Nice. It might have been. I don't remember who they played. I think
Yeah, that
it
was
might
the
have
Stars.
been- Was it the Stars?
It was the Stars.
Yeah. Okay. So my friend was so fucking pissed off about that one. Oh my god. He is a dead to rights Stars fan, and whenever I think they lost 3-0.
It was
Luka.
4-2.
Okay, sorry.
4-2. And at
Mhm.
one point it was 4-0, I think.
Oh, you're talking points in the game. Yeah, there was one
Yeah.
game where it was 4. The first game was 4-0.
Okay,
And
so it was the first
then-
game.
Yeah, it was rough.
Oh, he was so tilted.
Yeah. The Lightning kind of kicked the crap out of them. The Stars won one game though in overtime, but
Damn.
I just
So you're going Golden Knights, right? That's who you want to win.
yes.
That's
who I
the
wanna
team you're
win.
picking, or are you picking? That's what you're picking. So you're lining up with
That's
Jaren,
what I'm
right?
picking. I'm sticking with my gut. My gut said Golden Knights from the get go.
So my thing is I don't want the Lightning to win because every time the Red Wings saw them in the playoffs, they just beat the hell out of each other, and it's a lot of fun to watch. But I didn't like it when they hit my
Well,
guy.
that and they didn't. If you had a Detroit address, they wouldn't let you go to the stadium to watch the game.
That was annoying to me
So,
too. I didn't like that. I didn't like that they
that
limited
was
their
really shitty.
they limited their ticket sales during the playoffs, so only their own fans from Florida could go, which was
Yeah.
really annoying. So like if you
It's
were a Red
wrong.
Wings fan or even a Florida fan outside of the state of Florida, you couldn't go see it. And this is like two or 3 years ago. So I didn't like that. So fuck them. I don't want the Canadiens to win because they already have way too many cups, and I like seeing them suffer. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Golden Knights a lot. I think they're a lot of fun, but they're such a new team. I wouldn't be mad if they won, but I also kind of want them to I don't know, suffer a little bit more before getting that cup. You know what I mean? I want them to earn it
Oh yeah.
a little more. Which I mean, they've definitely earned it with their play. I mean, I guess I want their franchise to earn it. I want their franchise to suffer a bit before getting a cup, not just like the team was formed a few years ago and they already got a cup. Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here.
That's true. They're a
So-
good team though.
I think I want the Islanders to win it.
The Islanders would be nice as long as it's not the Lightning. I could not care who wins it as long as it's not the Lightning.
Ideally for me, it'd be Golden Knights versus the Islanders, and honestly, whoever wins it then, I'm happy either way. But I'm going to go with Islanders since you guys already picked Knights. What about you, Helios? You said Islanders
I said Islanders.
all the way.
All the way
All right.
across the sky.
They're
So
going
we got
all the
Team
way,
Apex and
baby.
Helios versus Team Payton and Jaren. So that'll be interesting to see which ones come out. Watch both of our teams lose, and it ends up being the Canadians versus the Lightning.
No.
So
Dude, I'd be super sad. What up, Luca?
Luca was in here that night, that 10-hour stream night. That was a fun chat we had then. Um,
I'm reading through his messages now.
Speaking of team games, E3 happened, and I am so stoked for Halo Infinite.
What's E3?
Shut up, dude. Shut up.
It began Saturday, June 12th, and ended on Tuesday, June 15th.
Yeah, and I think the best way to start off the E3
Cinco.
the E3 conversation or the Halo conversation is by showing the trailer. There's two trailers. There's a campaign trailer and there's a multiplayer trailer. I think we should run them both. So
Sure.
let's do that. Let's switch us over here. All right. So this is it the full trailer? No, this is just the campaign trailer. And I don't know if you've seen the whole trailer. I know Helios hasn't seen the whole trailer yet. Peyton, have you?
I've seen quite a few trailers, but
Okay.
I don't know which one this one is. I don't know if I've seen this one yet or not. Dude, there was a lot of games that didn't make E3 though, which I'd like to talk about a couple of them when we get to get to that opportunity.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of them.
That looks pretty.
Yeah, dude, I'm super excited. Who is this guy? I know he introduces himself, but who is he?
Joseph Staten. He is a badass, man. He is what made Halo 2 and Halo 3 so great, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And then he left with Bungie, and then now he's back as the director for this game. I'm pretty sure is his title.
Is Spartan 117, the Master Chief.
Oh, this game's so pretty.
All the stuff just floating around him. That's so cool. And he's just planted to the...
Dude. He's so badass.
Ooh, something on the back of his head. You guys see that?
Oh, it lights up when it talks. Whenever he gets
Oh.
transmissions, he's or communications, yeah, transmissions, whatever. It lights up.
There's so much respect for this guy. Look at this.
Look how rough he's being with everything. Like, fuck you.
Oh, I'm sure the armor can take it.
I know. What I love though is like he's rough with everything, like really rough and tumble. But then he sees clearly a dead Marine, and look how gentle he is. Like he genuinely cares about them, and like is kind of trying to respect his own
Respect
allies.
the corpse.
Yeah, like this guy here. Look at him slowly take his gun away from him. Everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So much respect. I love it. Master
So-
Chief's the shit, dude. Spartan 117.
Did Chief get his armor repaired after Halo 5?
I think so. I'm sure they'll go into it.
He would have.
Oh, I'm so excited for that grappling hook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God, it feels like every game has a Pathfinder-esque person now.
It's just like Valorant came out with a murder hobo robot that silences people so they can't use their abilities.
She looks like Cortana, but like not.
Is this not the same AI?
Young Cortana.
This is Kaliana or something like that.
Okay.
This is like Cortana's
Kiana, I
daughter
don't know
or
what her name is.
something.
Daughter AI.
Yeah.
Somehow a little more advanced, but just as good.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
made to help him destroy Cortana and then self-delete.
Oh,
But she never self-deleted, and they think that Cortana got deleted. So I don't know what's going on. I'm excited to play the campaign.
so they finished the Cortana arc, right, with Halo 5?
It doesn't seem like it.
Missions change. They always do.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they finished the arc. No. That's a shoe. Don't chew on it.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so hype. They didn't show any
Me too.
in-game gameplay. Oh, here's the other one right here. And so this is the multiplayer. Well, I'm gonna skip ahead to the multiplayer. This is what I'm fucking super duper stoked about. Let me check the chat real quick. Let me see if anyone's updated in it. No, we have not. All right, cool.
Finally, I'm very happy to announce that Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season.
Yeah, the multiplayer looks dope, though.
campaign will launch together this holiday.
But dude, they're coming out with an Indiana Jones game.
Are they
I'm
really?
super excited.
All right,
for
check this
that,
out.
yep.
Oh, I'm still cringing a little bit about the shield dissipation. But they remade the Hayabusa armor.
What shield are you talking about? Hold on, I'm gonna go back. We'll try to see what you're
So
talking
you see,
about.
every time a shield breaks, how
Oh.
yellow it gets.
I kind of like it. The little hexagons.
Really?
That pop.
I mean, I liked it before. I'm not too sure though. Just how yellow it is and how bright it is.
Nice.
Headshot.
Nice. It's it reflected the shot back.
Ooh.
Deployable shields.
It's gonna be such a fun game.
I am.
I wonder
so
what
excited.
what armor abilities still are in the game, like armor lock or something like that.
I'll go over it. I'll go over everything I know. That was so, dude. That grapple hook is gonna be so fun.
I don't know what gun that is, but it looks scary.
The new Spartan laser?
Is that what it was?
Oh, that's not the Spartan laser. I'm sorry.
No,
Oh,
they got a
Well,
new.
I don't know
Like
what
a,
that is.
that was like a grenade launcher.
like a tungsten. They got that one that hit that warthog. I don't know if they've shown it yet. I think they did.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. That one that hit the
Shoots a
Warthog.
massive
that's what it
spike.
is. I'm excited for it.
Ooh, CTF again. Can't wait for that.
Oh, oh,
Blue team has the flag.
that throwing fusion coils, that is awesome.
Mm-hmm. I'm super excited about that.
Yep,
The
the
skull game
Hayabusa
looks.
armor.
Yep. Boom. I am so stoked. I am chef's kiss, man. Mwah. I am so stoked.
Ooh, they. Hey, that's
Here, I gotta go
the
get
Eva
out my
armor as
dog.
well.
I'll be right back.
You gotta. Okay. All right. Let me. I'm gonna switch this back here. That looks so damn good. I don't care what anyone says. I am excited for it. And
I've heard so much about the Hayabusa. That's it.
the Hayabusa, like the good old classic Halo 3 style Hayabusa
Yep.
armor.
Yep.
I am so ready. Okay, so there's some things that I wanted to cover because I've watched a lot of videos on Halo, and you guys both play Halo. I play Halo. You haven't
Yeah.
played. None of us have played in a while, it seems like, but we really enjoyed the games. So the one thing they're adding that I wished that they would add to Halo, because I was really big. I played really competitively, and I got pretty dang good. There was a time I was playing with. I was scrimmaging with like Strong Side and Snipe Down and Neighbor and all of them, which I guess Snipe Down's in Apex tournaments now.
Yep.
That's kind of neat. But I used to scrimmage with him and Lunchbox and Ogre 2 on Halo 3, like back in the day. But other than that, I was also a really big fan of Forge and creating and building stuff. And something they've added, not just to Forge, but to your games, like any games you play, you can add bots now. AI
Oh, that's cool.
bots. So if you want to practice, you can put a whole bunch of bots in the game, change their difficulty level, and just go to town by yourself. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. You only have 3 people, only 3 friends to play, but you want to do some customs, bots. Like that could be a lot of fucking fun. The new shotgun looks less powerful. Did you notice that? It's called the Bulldog. You picked up that shotgun.
Yeah.
Apparently it's like the EVA 8. Like it fires quicker now, but it's not as powerful.
It doesn't do as much damage. You can't do the one pump
Yeah,
headshot to fucking melee.
my main concern is the sword. Because the one thing with the sword was like, it fucks people up, right? But
Right.
if you had a shotgun, you could stop the sword every time. Because like,
Right.
you wait for him to lunge at you, you pop him, dead.
Yep.
But the sword seemed to have had more range or more effectiveness than the shotgun. So what are we going to do now against a sword player with a less powerful shotgun? Like that's a concern of mine.
Just have to get the snipe on the map. Sniper to melee.
No scopes, yeah.
The way to beat them. Yep.
Yeah, and even then you both die at that point. What you were saying earlier about like the armor abilities, I don't think they have them. Like there's no more
okay.
loadouts. There's no more loadouts. It's back to arena style Halo 3. Everybody starts with the same thing, period. Over shields you pick up. Everybody has sprint. They brought sprint back. But like the grapple hook, they brought equipment back is what they brought back. Remember like the old bubble shield and stuff like that for Halo 3. Possibly Tofu just gave an EVA 8 with a purple bolt easy. Just get an EVA 8 with purple bolt. That's funny, dude. Yeah, no joke. What's up, Tofu? Glad to see you in here, buddy. But where was I at? What was I saying? Oh, the equipment. Yeah.
Equipment.
Grapple hook. You pick it up. You pick it up off the ground. Same thing with like I think it's called the repulsor. Whenever someone shot him, and he activated it real quick and it bounced it back. Apparently, you can do that with rockets. There was this clip where a rocket went flying off and hit a Banshee, and so that could be interesting.
Imagine being able to do that with a sniper. Yikes.
Good luck. If you press the button in time when you get sniped, that'd be funny. But I saw that guy jumping really high. I think he just repulsed the ground and jumped really high. I think that's
Okay,
what
so
that
maybe
was.
there's like an area of effect type of deal for that one.
So that'd be interesting. I know there's a few others too, but it's hard to like look them all up and figure out. One thing though, and Peyton, we kind of touched on this the other day, I think.
Yeah.
Items will have a respawn timer show up on the screen. Hey, thanks so much, man. I say Happy Father's Day to you too, but I don't know if you're a dad or not. But if you are, Happy Father's Day to you too, buddy.
Happy Father's Day to you too.
But
Anyone in the chat that's a daddy.
the time showing up on the screen, how do you guys feel about that?
I don't like it.
The time showing up on the screen? What?
Yeah, so if you pick up any item, at least the way he worded it is like items will have a respawn timer that people can see. So I'm assuming equipment and power weapons will have a respawn timer. I don't know if that means it's going to show up on the map wherever you look, but apparently there will be one. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't like it. It was such a reward to say, hey, I've grabbed or they grabbed overshields. They'll be up again in 2 minutes, you know? Hey, overshields be up in 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, and then you're sitting on it for, 6 seconds and then grab it and go.
Yeah, learning.
Yeah, because you're going to have that you're going to have that League of Legends thing where everyone's just going to try position for this one strong item.
Exactly.
Which could be fun too. That could be fun in its own right, but it's also like good players would already do that anyway. It was rewarding to play the game and be experienced enough to know how long it takes for, let's say, an overshield to respawn, right? You know it's going to take 2 minutes typically. Well, at least in Halo 5 it did. In the older games it took like 3. So you would look at your little clock that you have, your game timer, and be like, okay, we're 12 minutes into the game. This is going to respawn at 9 minutes. And it doesn't tell anybody. You just know when you grabbed it, and you know that if you walk over that same spot at exactly 9 minutes and press the button to pick it up, you're going to grab it before anyone can even see it. So that was kind of neat that like your knowledge and paying attention to the clock while fighting and setting up strategies and all this other stuff, that was kind of rewarding to like do that.
Yeah.
So it is making it a little more noob friendly, I guess. But I don't know if I'm completely against that either. I don't know. It's just going to be a different element. So I'll survive with it. But...
Speaking of noob, it's going to be so much fun killing all the free-to-play people. Like, dude, I'm so excited.
Dude, even after Apex, too, if you just go in with a sniper.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think a lot of these people are going to be coming over from like Apex and Fortnite and COD and all that stuff, because it's not just free to play multiplayer, right? You download it the day it comes out for free. It's coming out on the PC and the Xbox. It's cross-play, so PC can play with Xbox. Cross-platform, obviously, because I just said you can play on both. And it's cross-progression. That's
you can play it on Xbox and save all of your progress. See, you know what game needs that?
Apex fucking Legends.
Yeah, Apex.
Shit's annoying. Peyton called called customer service and argued with a guy about it.
Yeah. Well, he went out of his way to ensure to know that he was superior to me in his knowledge. So I just played really dumb with him. But
what was he out of curiosity, what was he saying?
Well, because I asked him, I was like, hey, I'm originally on Xbox. I've transitioned over to PC. The only thing, I'm not asking for any of the cosmetics that I paid for anything, which I paid a shitload of money for.
Right.
I just want all the champs.
Right.
I shouldn't have to pay the $40 to get all the champs again if I already had them all unlocked.
Right.
Because it says that it's, cross-platform. Well, then the guy came back with, do you expect if you have a game downloaded on your iPhone that it would just automatically work on your Android? And I said, yes, I do expect that.
Because they play on the same servers, so yes.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
the same game.
I don't get it, dude. I was like, that doesn't even make sense. I was like, I
and it's like those are two different. Like
stuff.
that's Android and iPhone. This is Xbox and Microsoft and Microsoft. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Xbox
he
and
just
PC.
he went out of his way to make me feel really dumb, and I kept saying, I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense, because if I download a game on my Xbox, like I can't remember the game I said, but it's something that is cross progression, and I was like, if I pull it up on my PC, it's the exact same.
Yeah, Rocket League.
Yeah, I think it was Rocket League. I said Rocket League, and then I also told him, I was like, if I play on my cell phone Among Us and I log into my computer and play Among Us, it's got all my shit saved. My name's saved, all that other shit, the exact same. I said, so it doesn't make any sense that you
So
would.
who's the asshole here, guy?
Yeah.
So I can actually give some rhyme or some reasoning to that as far as like a programming perspective is because it's a lot easier. I'm not saying the Apex developers are lazy. They are not. But
Right.
it's easier to have individual accounts created rather than linking accounts through platforms.
Sure.
Yeah.
The fact that you have to go to the EA freaking website and link your accounts for your Prime rewards, and that whole
Is-
system is messed up too. And the fact that you have to
Right.
have an EA account to play that makes it even
Right.
more confusing as to why I can't just carry that account from console to console. And I'm sure there's way bigger brained people that know way more about programming and coding than I do, and there are reasons they can't do that. It's not their fault individually, but they should have done it right. I'm sorry. If
On
other
the
games
ba-
can do it, they should have done it right.
On the
for
basis of that, yeah, it's just the way they started probably wasn't fit for that.
Yeah.
Is the reason why, and it would require a whole restructure because whenever you make save files for games, it's a lot better to work on the accounts first than the actual game. Well,
Yeah.
I lie. It's I'm not gonna get into that. That's a whole long thing.
I thought you were having a stroke for a second. Are you okay?
See,
Do you smell toast?
I was having a stroke.
Actual aneurysm for a second, yeah. But anyway, Halo's got that. I'm excited that if I buy the Series X, I can go play in my living room with my daughter because hey, it's gonna be local co-op again. Thank fuck.
Yay!
Look, split screen again. So
Dude, as long as they've got
Added
casuals,
load, yeah.
Team Slayer, then I'm all for it, dude.
Yeah,
That BS where you couldn't play
yeah.
Team Slayer without being ranked.
But with it being free to everybody, so their reasoning for not having, they took away Social Slayer, which really annoyed me because I liked doing Social Slayer with a 4-man team before going to ranked games to warm up, and not being allowed to do that was dumb when they took that away. Their reasoning was because they did not have enough people playing 4-man Social Slayer. But with this new free-to-play, cross-play, cross-prog, all that, there should be
Hopefully
no
there
reason. There should be plenty of people on playing for every game. We should get Griffball back. We should have all the little mini games.
Griffball.
We should have. Oh my God, Griffball! All of it. We should have We should get Trash Man as a main actual map, like
Duck Hunter, dude.
Duck Hunt. All
The
those little mini
freaking-
games that people made.
If they take out
that'd be
infected,
fun.
imagine how many people are actually going to throw fit.
A lot. A
Yeah.
lot of 12-year-olds. A lot
Yeah,
of 12-year-olds and younger.
I know. I love that game mode for the life of me.
It's fun.
And
but it's-
SWAT was really fun.
SWAT's really
so
fun.
much fun, dude.
SWAT's really good if you just want to get on and kill some shit and then get off.
Right.
Yep.
Like
You can't really get tilted. You get one shot.
Yeah, it's immediate satisfaction.
Yep.
So that's kind of nice. It's like it's like I'm already on Halo, but I want to play COD, but I don't want to switch games. Oh, I'll play SWAT.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Just like the quicker
It's just
kills.
hardcore.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm fucking hyped. Oh, personal AI, right? And multiplayer. So in Halo 5, you could change your AI's voice or whatever, or the announcer's voice. Oh, hey, you just got a killing spree, or you could make it like a grunt or whatever. In this game, you get to pick an AI, customize them with like voice and look and everything, and they will be your own personal announcer, like in your head, and you can choose what they say. Like it's not just change the voice. Like apparently you can just customize them. There's multiple personalities and characters to choose from, is what I wrote down. So that's what they said in the video documentary.
That's
That sounds
cool.
cool. That sounds really
Yeah, I didn't know that they had a customizable one. That's really cool.
cool. Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
So that'll be fun. What else? What other fun info do I got for you? That map that was in the trailer with the flag, it looks like a Blood Gulch / Valhalla successor, and it's called Behemoth. So I'm excited for that. 'Cause
Behemoth.
it looks really good. Vehicles don't just spawn; they're all dropped off by like pelicans or whatever. So that
Cool.
can be
They don't just digitize out of nowhere.
Yeah. So you're gonna see them come in too. So you can like rush for them, and that'll be neat. Yeah, multiplayer free on launch day, cross-platform. We covered all that. The battle pass. So I actually woke up the other day to my phone. Like if you have an Android, like Google suggests articles for you all the time.
Yeah.
I woke up and saw Apex players really wanting EA to change their battle pass system to be like Halo Infinite. I'm like, interesting. And I opened up because and I looked it up, like the battle pass for Halo, because it is free to play multiplayer. So they're going to have some in-game purchases. It's not going to be game-breaking, though. It's going to be cosmetics and shit like that. They're going to have battle passes. But what's cool about the Halo Infinite battle passes, if you buy the Season 1 battle pass, and you quit playing for whatever reason, and you come back, and you didn't get to finish that battle pass, you didn't get to unlock the cool shit at the end of the battle pass, and they're on like Season 3 now, it's okay. You can just keep unlocking shit for that battle pass that you bought. For as long as
That's so nice.
Yeah. Or you could say, I'm going to take a break from this battle pass. This new season has some really cool stuff I want to get. I'm going to go buy that battle pass. You got to buy each one, right? Which is whatever. You'll have to do that anyway for every game you play, like Rocket League, Apex.
Yeah.
Like game passes, battle passes, not game pass, but battle passes are a thing. Yeah. So you can just pause this one, put all your experience in a new battle pass.
They've always had it.
Unlock that shit. Get the items you want, then go back and you can buy another battle pass of a season you missed and was never even a part of. You can just go buy individual battle passes and work on them at your own leisure to whichever point and switch around. Nice. And I'm like, that is not only nice and makes me feel a lot less pressure to rush and play it.
Right.
But it also is a smart way to get people to spend more money.
Yeah. On top of that, if you think about it, they know their game is aging and it's aging well, and it's actually aging with its original like Halo 1 people, where it's like, okay, our players nowadays are like diehard fans, OGs and everything like that. They might not have the time to play this 24/7.
Right.
It's the game changer, so to speak. Yeah. We have jobs, we have kids, we've grown up. Like Halo 1 came out in 2001.
Something like that, yeah, because I was playing it.
Right.
Yeah. 2001. It is over 20 years ago. Well, no, actually the anniversary is coming up. The 20-year anniversary is like coming up real soon.
Right.
I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. And kids were like 10 years old then, that were 10 then playing the game are 30 now.
Yeah.
So, wild.
I was a huge Halo 2, Halo 3 fan.
Oh yeah, especially
Halo 3 was amazing.
So I'm just slightly older than Halo, and I still started on Halo 1.
Nice.
My dad wasn't even a gamer, and he said, okay, if you're going to start this, you're going to have to start this at Halo 1.
Really? I like your dad.
Yeah.
I like your dad.
I don't like my dad. I'm just kidding.
I don't like my dad. My dad's dead.
My grandpa's dead.
So is mine. My great grandfather is also dead.
Yeah, mine too.
Mine too.
Terribly sad.
Yeah.
Terribly sad.
Freaking 2001 though.
That is, yeah.
Halo.
But you're right though. That's a really good point. Like they really are growing at the time and with their fans, like giving that
with their original fans.
Because like, dude, here's the thing. Like I had to start working more, and I couldn't play Apex as much, so I didn't get to finish my battle pass for that season. And I'm like, because I didn't get to finish that, put so much work in, and I was already so busy, I didn't play the season after that, so I got nothing out of that battle pass. And now I'm starting to play Apex again, but it's like I missed at least a whole battle pass, if not two. And that just means that they lost money. Like Respawn lost my money. But if I did that on Halo, I can go back and look.
Go back and do it all.
Oh, I want that. I want it. I'm gonna go buy it, and I can go back and buy the ones I missed. Like I'm gonna buy them all because I love Halo so much. And if the game's as good as I'm hoping it is, and it looks to be, I'm going to spend money on every battle pass and try to unlock everything and be a completionist. And it's just smart.
100%er.
So they're being nice to me by letting me do this, but they're also being nice to themselves because they're giving me the chance to give them my money. It just seems smart.
On a free-to-play game as well.
Yeah.
Just capitalizing on capitalism.
Yeah. No, that's why they call it capitalism.
There's a lot of good games coming out this year, and I'm super excited for Halo Infinite and everything else. Something that I was thinking about was why can't I think of the name? This sucks. I'm having such a big brain fart right now. I was just looking at it. Oh, no, I gotta read.
I don't have the Jeopardy theme song on my thing anymore.
I zoned out.
Here you go.
I forgot we were podcasting for 10 seconds.
Hours later.
Yeah. What
It had.
what game?
Why can't I think?
Starfield?
Of,
Who made
it's
it?
with no. It's
Sea of Thieves.
no, not Sea of Thieves.
Oh, while you're looking at that, Sea of Thieves is the new update for Captain Jack Sparrow and the Pirates of the Caribbean. They're adding a new free expansion to the game, introducing new Jack Sparrow, Davy Jones, the Flying Dutchman, and a bunch of other random people like Gibbs and the prison dog that not a lot of people know about from the original trilogy of the movies.
Yeah.
They're introducing new monsters. I just lost my document and I'm totally not reading off of it.
Well, that's all right.
Actually,
You find your document. I'll play this new Sea of Thieves trailer.
Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah.
See, someone
coming
said
out.
that. Who was I was talking to? Like, should we cover Forza? Is it gonna be? Is anyone interested in it?
That was me. That was
yeah,
me.
I'm like, no, I'm into it.
Forza's gonna be. Dying Light 2 is coming out. The Dragon Ball already came out. That was last year. I don't know what some of these games are. Some of these games look like they suck.
Let's do this.
Deathloop.
So to lead into Sun Helios's
Gotham Knights.
Cherry Rum TV, so glad to see you here, man. Oh man, talk about it.
Halo Infinite, yes.
I don't know if he was in here. I
Forza's
don't know if
fun.
you were in here. We were talking about it, but I was actually talking about the old days when we played with Strong Side and Neighbor and stuff like that. This is a guy that I met on Halo 3, and we've been. Oh man, Cherry Rum, how you doing, buddy? To lead into your Sea of Thieves thing, let's do the trailer first. I'm gonna run to the bathroom while we play this trailer, and. I say we go right into it after that, so bear with me just a moment. We're gonna play this trailer, and you guys talk.
It's gonna be a short little cover for it. Don't worry.
Cool.
Sea of
A Pirate's Life.
Pirate's Life. Pardon me. But yeah, it's supposed to it's supposed to introduce memorable areas from both Pirates of the Caribbean and Sea of Thieves as well as bring a new storyline for Captain Jack Sparrow, who's thieving for an unknown treasure. With the players along on the fucking Black Pearl too. That'd be really interesting.
Cool. Dude, I've only killed one person in this game.
I've killed one as well, but I've only been playing for like 8 hours.
That's probably as long as I've played.
There's the prison dog.
Didn't realize we had company. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, I just broke the rubber band I've been playing with. God damn it.
Is that actual Johnny Depp's voice or what?
I doubt it.
And if it's not stopped, this world will sink into shadow.
I don't know if Rare Studios actually has the revenue for that.
Maybe not. I mean, it looks
yeah,
like they're
there's
partnered
Gibbs.
with Disney. If
We're
they're
not Gibbs,
partnered with Disney,
fucking-
they probably do.
The so-called Sea of Thieves is nothing but
Anderson? I forget what his name is.
bloodthirsty murder,
Yes, the new monsters.
a legion of dead, angry pirates. Ah, yes. And now one Davy Jones.
Oh, you can get fucked up by mermaids now? I
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Lovely that now
There's Davy Jones and the Flying Dutchman.
a world without the attack.
Can you take over that ship?
I doubt it.
Can you own it?
Uses to face
I doubt it.
Be a badass ship to have.
Right? Oh, is that a statue or is that a monster? Now I'm really curious. Oh yeah, new staff-like weapon as well. Yep, right there.
By chance, there's a second one of those?
This is a game I need to get into on PC.
It's fun.
I didn't like it on Xbox very much, but
The Sea of
looks like the
Thieves,
perfect
eh?
PC game though.
Bring me that.
It's pretty fun. Graphics are nice too. Not too heavy on the load as well.
Yeah.
This is like
Sorry, Johnny Depp. Um,
Apex.
I thought I
Mine's
unmuted
still
myself
muted.
and I didn't.
There
I
you
noticed
go.
lately that you been playing that on your stream.
Yeah.
and I'm jealous because I want to play with you. I used to love to play that game, but I never
Dude,
had
if you
friends
guys want to
with.
play, we can play by all
Oh, I'd
means.
love
We
to.
just all need to get coordinated.
It's just a team. I feel like it's a team game. I played by myself for a while, and it's okay, but it's a lot more
It's
fun when you got buddies.
hard. Yeah,
Well,
it's way hard by
it's
yourself.
hard by yourself, but the more people you have, but you have to have the people that are on cannon duty. You have to have people on sighting, on the captain, and then you also have someone on repairs and
Yeah, you
water.
actually, you actually
Cherry
have to have
Rum says,
someone-
"Did you guys already address Cherry Rum while I was gone, or?" I missed
Yeah,
it.
we did.
yeah.
The 12-13 message we did.
Cool. Yeah, they did eat him, and it was stupid. And then Amber Heard, I don't know if she's still. Yeah, exactly. Fuck off, Amber Heard. I don't know if she's still in Aquaman or not, but she needs to not.
I think they cut her.
I hope they did. I don't know if they did or not
I'm
yet.
pretty
But
sure they did.
yeah. Paraneo says, "I hope it is Johnny Depp." I don't know if you meant to do that, but that's the porn star Johnny Depp. But another thing to think about too is the whole thing with JD and Disney, with the whole Amber Heard thing. So it might not be. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I'm upset because she was hot and never backed down.
It never backed down.
I don't remember
Yeah,
hearing
she
that.
was.
Look, there's hot and there's hot crazy. You don't fuck with hot crazy.
I don't know. Where do you think she is on that list?
Amber Heard?
Yeah.
Crazy. Like
Crazy,
attractive,
not even
crazy
hot.
person.
Okay,
She's
there you
hot,
go.
Yeah. That's like when that happens, like their hotness doesn't matter. Not to me anyway. I can't deal with that level.
Once you hit a crazy of 7, you're kind of just like attractiveness goes out the window.
Yeah.
So Peyton, what's your wife at?
She's a 4. She's a crazy of 4. I'll say.
4's a good number.
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4.
I was gonna say 3.5.
Yeah.
She's grumpy right now. She's mad at me, so.
Peyton, at least you have one girl to worry about.
Oh,
I got
Helios has 5 girlfriends.
2.
Sad to see how far she fell as a person. I actually didn't know a ton about her before all this shit went down. All I know is after a lot of evidence came out, I don't like her very much as a person at all, so fuck her. But anyway, Sea of Thieves, there are new monsters. Holy crap. I'm so excited about that. Excuse me.
Right now
crab?
it's skeletons and ships.
Yeah, it's
And
skeletons
it's like
only.
now crabs, mermaids, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's sea monsters too. Like those are neat and all, but like land
Megalodon,
monsters.
Kraken.
Yeah. I'm glad they added new.
Dude, I got fucked up by a Kraken the other day.
A new one. Did you? I remember the first time seeing a Kraken and we got shit on. Yeah, hard
One of
topic
my-
swap, dude. I can't let that crazy stress me out, right?
I just broke my rubber band again, damn it.
But yeah, so you're the one that did a lot of research on Sea of Thieves, right?
A little bit, yeah. I kind of just skimmed through the entire thing.
What'd you have for us? I know you sent me a document, but I didn't get to read through it.
Oh, I already covered it basically. It was the intro and everything we talked about with the monsters and Davy Jones, Flying Dutchman, Gibbs, someone in skeletal form from the original trilogy of the films, and the cute little prison dog.
That's awesome. That's a cute doggy. Did you have
You
one,
get
Peyton?
to
You had
keep
Forza
the
5,
prison
right?
dog.
Wait, what?
Well, Forza 5 is going to be great. Do you get to keep the dog though? And
I am not sure.
dang it,
I already have a
That'd
cat,
be
so it's
great.
fine.
I already have a cat.
Speaking of dog, Peyton, is that your new puppy that you had earlier?
Yeah, did you see her?
Is it the blonde one?
Yeah, Sunshine. Come here, boo boosh. Oh, well, Stella's getting jealous, so I can't pick her up.
Fair enough.
But yeah, she's a sweetheart. She's an idiot, though. She's the dumbest dog I think I've ever had.
My youngest cat has like kitty autism, I swear.
Titty autism?
Yeah, she's super unbalanced and doesn't know what she's doing half the time.
I'm just saying it might have been selective hearing, but I heard titty, not kitty.
Yeah, probably. No, that's what I said.
That's what I said. Your kitty has one autistic titty.
Yeah, just one.
So
One of 6.
it's unfortunate. But
Do we
yeah,
want to talk about? Oh, Forza 5. Sorry.
Forza Horizon
Forza
5. Is it 5?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes. We're heading to Mexico. It should come out in November, I believe. But there's a ton of cars in it, just like in every one. I mean, I can sit here and talk about them all day. They've got a bunch of new Mercedes, though, which are pretty amazing. It kind of mirrors 4 as far as like the progression, the upgrades, and everything. I mean, you just got newer cars because it's
Right.
a few years newer. But yeah, it's going to be in Mexico, so you're gonna have a ton of off-road options. I don't know.
That I'm excited about. All the desert, all the open like
Yeah, it's going to be
land and
amazing.
hills, and that's gonna be fun.
I was hoping that they would come out with a freaking like boats and stuff too, where you could race boats, but I guess that's not going to happen in 5.
Yeah,
But
Forza
having
has been
boats that you can
classically
upgrade.
vehicle like land vehicle focused, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Their off-road vehicles are awesome though.
and it's
The
not
ones that
just that
they've
it's the
got.
desert. Like, oh, you can go out in the desert and drive, but like the highways and deserts are long and straight. And I'm excited
Hmm.
to take like a Bugatti or a Koenigsegg and just top that bitch out at 200 plus and just like like
Oh
past
yeah.
civilians and shit,
Well, they
like
do
weaving in and out of
dirt
traffic.
storms too,
Oh
and they
yeah,
have dirt storms. They've got like active like volcanoes and shit. Like, it's pretty crazy all the stuff that they've done to it. So I'm pretty excited about it.
that
It's a
actually
little too
reminds me.
pretty for me to stream, but
Do what?
it'll
Oh yeah.
it's way too pretty for me to stream, but I'm
How
gonna
long is it?
enjoy
How
it
long
whenever
is
it
the
comes out.
trailer for it? Or can we do the trailer? Or is it pretty
It's
pretty
like
long?
2 minutes. No, you can do a 2-minute
Should
trailer.
we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Let me pull that up real quick. Let's see if we can find the.
Super pretty, dude. Yeah, I was hoping for boats, and they didn't. They don't have boats. Because imagine getting like a boat you can customize and everything in that game. It'd be fun.
Can you check it? Do they? Can you check it for me real quick and make sure they don't play anything that will get me DMCA claimed in their music?
The one that I'm looking at does, just because it's Forza, so they always play
Yeah.
updated music on it.
I didn't even think about that for the Sea of Thieves one. I don't know if I heard. I don't know if it was like.
You can mute it though. I mean, we don't have to hear the music that comes with it. They don't. The one that I watched was just straight up, just like in-game footage,
Got
and it
you.
was just music and stuff like that. I gotta scroll back up though.
Is that
See
what
if I
that
can
car
find
was
it
in the
again.
trailer? Was that the Mercedes? Because I wasn't sure if that was the Koenigsegg or the.
That red car, that the flap kind of goes. "Meow."
We'll have to see. Let's
Yeah,
check it
that's
out.
that's the
I like
Mercedes.
that
It's
cherry rum
actually
is ready for it too. That's gonna be neat. All right, let's take a look here. If I hear any music, dude, it's going on
Xbox
mute.
sound.
Yeah. Oh, copyright. Music.
it's super pretty though, dude.
That is.
Damn, RTX is gonna be going hard for this game.
Hmm.
Wow. Holy crap. Damn, dude.
Oh wow.
Okay, this song is dope, but I
Holy.
don't think we can hear it. Oh, wait. All right, no more music.
Yeah,
Yes, there
that's
is
the
music. All right.
Mercedes.
I saw a raptor there.
Mm.
I love that they
Oh, Ford
have
Bronco.
all of the different class
Dude,
of
the
cars
new
in it.
Bronco's sexy.
Or is it Ford Bronco or Chevy Bronco?
Ford.
Okay.
That part's gonna be fun. Like just the off-roading over the dunes or over the sand hills. Wow,
Porsche.
that waterfall, man.
Oh yeah, this game's crazy.
Oh my
big.
god, yeah, RTX is gonna be working its ass off for this game. I see all of these reflections and shit. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Oh yeah. Lens flare.
You always have to add lens flare to every game.
That Outer Worlds trailer was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Bethesda's such a good freaking game
Are they
making machine.
are they making Outer Worlds?
Yeah. The
Nice.
Outer Worlds 2 is a
All
Bethesda.
in-game 4K footage on the bottom left. Wow.
Mhm.
Wild. Look at that.
The
Yeah, you driving through.
volcano.
Yeah, you drive through sandstorms, and then you got the lava pit. Like it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I got kind of bored with the last two. I really liked the first one a lot. And the
War
second
was
one.
fun. I beat it in a day,
The
like
first
the
one.
campaign in a day. Yeah. No, well, the Forza Horizon 4, I beat the campaign in a day.
Always fun. The first one had such good music. A lot of those games do have really good music. Some of them are hit and miss, but the first one had awesome music. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Were there any other games that we wanted to The cover.
Did anyone like Rainbow Six Siege? Anyone?
Dude, that's a game I want to get into because it looks like a lot of fun, but I know the community is like the lead community of first-person shooters, and
No. I can tell you firsthand climbing from 0 to plat 5, it's a pain. It is terrible.
what do you mean? Like, which one? Which one? Rainbow Six?
League is leaps and bounds better as far as a community compared to Rainbow Six.
That's what I'm. Oh, really? So Rainbow Six is even worse, community-wise.
I think so personally.
That's what I hear. I hear it's pretty rough. So
It's
there's
not
that.
as bad as CS:GO, but it's definitely worse than League.
There's that, and it's just like a whole new franchise that I've never dabbled in, and so it's like it does look like a lot of fun, but I don't want to be that guy that goes in there and just pisses everybody off for not knowing how to play because I'm new.
I'll
about
say
the-
it's an easier version of Tarkov.
The Tom Clancy games kind of came out of nowhere with their, because like whenever they came out with the Division, it was like the most amazing game we've ever played, and then they came out with the Rainbow Six, and then they came out with the Division 2.
Wait,
and now they're
didn't
coming
Rainbow
out-
Six come out before Division?
I think it did. Yeah,
Did it come out before?
it came out a long.
Yeah, because
time
everyone was
ago.
confused, like, why the fuck is this Tom Clancy game kind of shit compared to Rainbow?
Rainbow Six was not. It was not better than.
I'm in
my
the camp that the
opinion.
Division got a lot of hate that it didn't
I
deserve. When it first came
love
out,
the
like
Division,
the
dude.
servers definitely were trash, right? And it spawned a lot of hate from that, and there was some brokenness in the game of like people getting stuck and not being able to get in line and get out of buildings. But they fixed that within the first week, you know. And,
Rainbow's just never really had a problem.
yeah. But I thought
I
the
just
Division was
Rainbow's
so
not as
good.
much fun in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I loved Rainbow. I loved playing it, but it is pretty toxic getting in there. And the Division, it was just like I can choose to fight other people, or I can just go play the campaign. And it was kind of that open world,
Yeah.
do whatever you want. And
It was
I really like their concept of playing video games.
I thought it was
Right.
pretty
Because
too.
it really was like, okay, I'm getting shit on in the dark zone. I'm just gonna go play the campaign for a couple hours, and then you can go do that. And then you can go back to the dark zone after you've warmed up a little bit, and then play other players.
And then get shit on again.
Dark Zone was
Yeah.
Dark Zone was ruthless, man.
It's still so much fun. You go in there and you literally have anxiety the moment you open
Yeah.
the door.
Oh yeah. 'Cause
I
you never know
loved
who's
it so
gonna
much.
shoot you in the back or
And
who's
you camp. I loved it so much because I remember camping right there, right outside of the door, just crouch walking back and forth, like, okay, can I go get something?
Yeah.
Like, it's so much fun, dude.
or coming into
Yeah.
the Dark Zone and immediately crouching and hoping you're not getting spotted immediately and getting
Exactly. Because you know someone else is scared too, camping the fucking
yeah.
But
front
yeah,
door.
Rainbow Six Extraction. You guys remember that event that they had for, I believe, season 2 with all the infected people and the zombies and stuff? They're taking that into a whole nother game.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
You
interesting.
know,
I remember what you're talking about now. I remember the scene where like
Yeah.
he goes into the room, breaks through the wall, he comes up behind this monster or alien, and he
pretty much.
blasts him, whatever that creature is. I thought
Yeah.
that was cool. Those creatures are neat.
Yeah. So it's basically like the Flood from Halo, but
Yeah.
for Rainbow Six.
I was about to say that's kind of what they look like. They look like the creatures from the flood.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's dope. That shit is dope.
See, I'm not that young. I did play Halo.
What are you, 15? Other than that, though, I can't think of any other. I know a lot of people are hyped for Starfield. I'm not there yet. I'm too hyped for Halo, I think, to be hyped for another game.
That's
There was
the way I
also
feel.
there was one that I just saw that was interesting. A Plague Tale Requiem. I didn't read too much on it, but it's the return of the main character and her brother Hugo, who was a little older and wiser. They sneak their way through an oppressively grim world, little is shown of gameplay, but there are scenes of death, horror, and a literal sea of rats.
Oh, that game. I remember that trailer. That was gorgeous
Yes,
and scary. Yeah, let's pull it up real quick.
I think it's like a 3 or 4 minute trailer, maybe.
Find a minute one. Minute 14.
Dope.
Let's take a look here.
Super curious about this game. I've never played it.
I haven't either. Zelda's coming out again with Breath of the Wild 2, so that's going to be a huge hitter.
Speaking of Zelda, I have something that I gotta bring up in a minute.
Dude, I hope it's the Smash thing.
It is the Smash thing.
Good. 'Cause I was gonna bring that up too.
Can you stop it?
Where's the Sea of Rats? Where is it?
It's coming this fall. Get you a
Oh,
taste of rats.
that is pretty.
Oh, there it is.
This is a good looking game.
Wow.
A Plague Tale, that's the name of it?
A Plague Tale Requiem.
Oh my gosh. Sea rats is gross.
Interesting. Ooh.
Coming soon to 2021. Rats.
Get your mouse traps out. Coming this fall.
Get your mousetraps out. Featuring a soundtrack by D. Antwoord.
I can't do her voice, but
Senua! Oh my god. So that Hellblade 2, I'm excited for that too. Because it's going to be a way bigger version of the game. If you played the first one, it was amazing. This game looked really pretty. Although, I mean, it didn't say it was in-game footage or anything like that. Game Pass
Why kind of
too.
remind me of the World War Z whenever they were being chased down that hallway and the flood of zombies came in.
why didn't we get more into Dying Light?
I didn't see that on the E3 thing.
It didn't hit big, but it's Dying Light 2, dude.
I heard about
Yeah.
Dying Light 2. I just didn't know
Looks
if it was
good,
covered
man.
on E3 or not.
Or Far Cry is coming out as well. So
Far
Far
Cry
Cry
6,
took-
yep.
Yeah, it took the spotlight over Dying Light. So it wasn't on the in E3. I mean, it released if you were there, but they didn't show it on like their.
Did the Dead Island franchise flop?
You did miss our Halo segment, Cherry, but I am
Yeah.
more than happy to go over it and get some of your little opinions and stuff like this. We can go back to that once we cover this stuff, for sure. But I'm sorry, what did you say, Helios?
Did the Dead Island franchise flop?
I think so.
I
Okay.
don't know.
I think it
Because
did.
I remember Dead Island, Riptide, and then nothing else.
Yeah, which is sad. I like the first. Well, actually, no, that game pissed me off because the way the weapon system worked in the first one, like you can keep combining weapons, and you got a better weapon, and you had to keep upgrading it. And I dropped it to pick up another weapon to combine it, and I dropped it on a mattress. Except it went through the mattress. It was stuck under that mattress, which was a texture, and I
Rip.
couldn't get the gun back. And I'm like, I quit. I'm done with the game. I'm over.
We're done.
My entire game I spent building up this gun. I have no guns. I put everything into that. Like, what am I going to get this? Like, this amazing gun, or just pick up another screwdriver and try to beat the rest of the game with that? I was so mad. I'm like, nope, that's it. Fix your game, fuckers. I'm done. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I haven't seen it. Yeah, back on the... Oh, before we do the Halo thing, again, or before we touch back on that, I do... Please, Zelda, the Zelda thing. Was it you that showed me the trailer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we just do it the same way we did the other night?
Yes.
Okay, so you start talking about it, I'll find a trailer and I'll switch us over, because that shit is fucking hilarious.
So whoever is a fan of the Zelda franchise, E3 gypped all of us with this trailer. It fucking pissed me off. And then there was a couple people on TikTok that were like, they were watching E3 live and they were wondering, it's like, oh, is this Breath of the Wild 2? Freedom Skies? Oh. And you'll see why in a minute. Because, oh my god, I was mad.
All right, let's do it. And like after you told me that, I'm just like, yeah, I could just imagine people's reactions and like when they got pissed, like when like the super sweaty nerds got like really upset. I can see it now. Like, is that Ganondorf? Oh my god, is Link carrying Ganondorf?
Is this
Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild 2? Freedom Skies?
What?
Oh my god.
What? What happened to Ganon? Wait a sec. That's not fucking Link! Ah! Damn it!
Kazuya? Oh, dude,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so excited for Kazuya to come in.
So that's really the only part I want to see. The rest of this is just like Smash footage, which is, good in its own right, but it's just...
Okay, but you have to get to the part where he's fucking dropping people off the map. He just fucking dropped them.
okay.
Jeez. I wasn't expecting it to be a trailer for frickin'
The quality of this is
Smash.
not good.
Smash, dude.
Yeah, here he just starts dropping people left and right here.
Bye.
Just later.
Later. Peace.
Mhm.
Have a good day. Have a
Kicks
good
the
night. Have a good
thing
morning. Have a
handle.
good everything.
Later.
I said, have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good everything. Tosses them off.
One by one by one by one. This is good stuff.
Yeah, right. And then the smash, his smash is super good too. I don't know who's into actual smash, but
I like it. I haven't played it in forever, but I haven't played it since GameCube, really. I went to my sister's house and played some of them on, like, the Wii U. So I think it's this
Yeah.
one, probably.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
So is it a new game? No, Ultimate's the one they have out now, right?
Yeah, Ultimate's out now. It's just an expansion, character expansion, not Kirby.
Please come back, Kirby. Watch him fly back up. Oh, he's sitting on the edge to make sure he doesn't come back up. Oh, yep. I like that. I didn't notice that the first time. That's funny. But yeah, I think that's mostly it for the games we
all enjoy.
yeah. So Cherry Rum, if you're still in here, I'm happy to touch back on Halo, man. That trailer looked so good. I don't know if you've seen it. I know you've seen it. I don't even know why. But between having your own customizable AI, the new equipment pickups, the bots for multiplayer that you can set up for each map, I'm excited for. Just all of it, man. It looked so good. The fact that it's free on launch day, the way they're doing their battle pass, like, we covered all of that stuff. So if there's anything that you were most interested in, I wanna know what your complaints are, if you have any, and like what you're most excited about. And while that's happening, I actually wanted to talk about Game Pass for a second, because Game Pass is the shit. It's gotta be the best thing that's happened to gaming in a long time. And I heard the other day, I was watching, I think it was on E3 or something, some talk show, where apparently Microsoft is working to get Game Pass on smart TVs.
Ooh.
All you have to do is buy a controller, have Game Pass, and have internet.
Well, okay, so the issue with that is, how are they going to, like, render everything? Because locally on a TV, that would be hard.
What do you mean? I think it's just from being played from the cloud.
If it's being,
That's what they do.
guess.
That's what they do on their phones. Like, they've already have the technology, like, starting up to where you can play Game Pass games on your phone. You have to have a good internet connection to do it. So it's kind of like, when you have to be on Wi-Fi to play Game Pass on your phone, like, you're probably going to be at home anyway. But that was
Right.
also, like, last year or the year before. I'm sure the technology has gotten better. But if they do it for a smart TV, you're going to be at home, plug an Ethernet cable into your smart TV, and play any game from the cloud. Like,
or just play on your Xbox.
unless you don't want to buy the $500 console.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Right.
Or imagine that being a thing for all smart TVs to have the Game Pass app that you can download, and you're going
Yeah.
out, like, you go to a hotel, like, you're traveling, just bring your controller, sign into download the Game Pass app on the smart TV there at the hotel, and then just play your game. Or just, you're going to grandma's house, you don't have to bring all your stuff, like, just play. I just think it's smart. I think it's a really smart way to give access to a lot of people who didn't have it before. Because,
Right.
all the people that bought a PlayStation but didn't get the Xbox, that are PlayStation kids, that are playing on their fucking smart TVs, well, guess what? Now they're playing Xbox games on their smart TV. So if they do that and that goes through, I think that's... Dude, Microsoft is killing it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think PlayStation had any idea. Like, Microsoft just seemed, like, even though their console was not doing that great at all, especially in comparison to the PlayStation 4,
Right.
they were very calm. Like, no, it's fine. We got this. It's good. No, it's good. You guys are having a good run. I'm happy for you. I'm really proud of you. You guys are doing great. Like, you guys are doing, it's awesome. It's awesome. Like, I just felt like these motherfuckers have they're putting a lot of faith into their Game Pass, which I'm like, I don't get it. Like, it's neat, it's awesome, but like, how can you be making money off of this like that much? And then you look at the numbers, like they're making money hand over fist. It's not only a great deal for everybody, but they're also making a ton of money and getting a lot of people out of it. So,
Right.
yeah, it's smart as hell. Cherry Rum said, getting to store overshield camo. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. I forgot
I
about
didn't know
that.
you
Yeah,
could do
you can
that.
pick up equipment and not use it right away.
That is pretty cool.
You can pick up an overshield and then hold it and then not use it until you are ready. Like, it's like, okay, I'm about to go take the flag, pop the overshield, boom.
That's cool. Now, can you pick up multiple, like, I guess we wouldn't know that.
Equipments,
would
I'm
be until we
assuming
get into the
not.
game.
I'm assuming if it's
Yeah.
like Halo 3, you get one equipment, right?
Right. That would make sense.
Oh yeah, and it drops
It
on
drops
death.
on
Yeah.
death?
So if
That's
someone,
pretty
yeah, if
cool.
you pick up overs and don't use it right away, and someone kills you, boom. And you know, there's gonna be a short animation time before it goes into effect too, because otherwise it'd be really cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Goodness.
Yeah. But yeah, because like otherwise people would just be like, "Oh, you're shooting me, overshields." So that is gonna be annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna make overshields that much more powerful. Because
I
to
don't know if
have
that's
the
on my
ability
link.
to pick it up and then just use it whenever, and then I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited for Halo. I feel like a lot of people are, as they fucking should be, because I'm gonna be streaming that the day it drops. Yeah, it's a 10-year. Yeah, they don't plan on making a new game for a while. It's gonna be a 10-year. They're hoping to get 10 years out of the game, which as long as they keep improving it and dropping shit for it, like
It'll get 10 years.
I could see it doing it if they do it right. But it also
How
gives
long's
me more
Halo
faith
5
in it.
been out?
You're right. Yeah, but no one plays it anymore. That's the problem. But there are games that people are still playing now that came out forever ago. Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto's been out for almost 10 years, right? People still play the shit out of that.
I don't know. I don't know.
OG,
Grand Theft
right?
Auto.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Came out like 2012, I think. 2011?
It was something like that. I don't think it was 11. I think it was 12, maybe even 15.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was
15.
2015.
No way. Was it 15? No,
not?
there's no way.
2013.
2013?
GTA.
Yeah.
2013.
Elder Scrolls came out in 2011, which some people still play that, but it was also a single-player game.
Rainbow Six is 2015.
Really.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Um,
interesting.
What's another game I feel like I see all the time that people still play? PUBG I keep hearing about still.
Mm-hmm. PUBG's still big.
How long is Fortnite? Fortnite came out actually not that long ago. Probably
Oh.
like 4 years ago. Something like that. But yeah, I think if they do it right, they'll take it. League. That's the game I'm thinking of. League of Legends.
League,
That's
yeah.
the one. Yeah,
09,
that
I
game's got a
think, maybe?
huge following still, and that's been out for 10 years, right?
Might be
Longer?
09. 12 years.
Wow.
Jeez. Well, that one and what's that? RuneScape. People still play the shit out of RuneScape.
And
I don't
Dota.
know why.
They will take a cue from League and
Yoda.
finance their own competitive scene. I hope they do. Competitive Halo was the most fun to watch. The fact that it's an arena, everybody starts with the same weapons and fights for the power weapons and just shows their skill, not their prestige, and just whoop ass. And it's just like every battle's like an actual gunfight, but it's also like you don't die immediately. So strafing is involved. No scopes are involved. All of it, like just the whole. Oh man, yeah. Competitive Halo was the most fun game for me to watch, and like I love League of Legends. I don't have that much fun watching the pros play it. It's too long.
I don't.
Each game is
it's
way
kind
too
of
long.
boring.
Especially
watching
old League. Whenever each game took like 45 minutes to an hour or some shit like that. Now, granted, the
Yeah,
pros are
now
quicker,
some games
but-
are over in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, so it's different now, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about power weapons not being on timers now. We talked about that. Yeah, because it was really rewarding to know the time. Wait, it's not on timers at all? Because I have here, it shows that items, granted the guide said items, so I don't know if that was power weapons as well, but the items, let's see here. Items will have a respawn timer that people can see. So no items have a respawn timer. I don't know how that works. So with people picking it up and using it whenever they want, I don't know if the timer starts based off the time they used it. I hope not, because that just means someone could pick it up and like camp and hide with it and never use it, and no one ever gets overshields for the rest of the game or whatever. But I don't know. I guess we have to wait and see. But yeah, it felt really rewarding to like. I picked up the overshields at 12 minutes. It will be up again at 10 minutes or 9 minutes or whatever.
Right.
So that's I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know how that's going to pan out, but But power weapons not being on timers. I don't know. Are they just they're doing the orbital drop shit, aren't they? But that could still be on a timer. I don't know. I had to look into it. I didn't know anything about that. Whew. I hope it's still on a timer. I still hope I get the 3-minute rocket launcher, 3-minute sniper, or whatever. But yeah. But I think with that,
now I've got an opportunity to play the shit out of it.
the grappling hook. Don't get me started. Being able to pick up, killing someone and picking up the guns after they drop them, or yes, when I saw the grapple hook no scope, I'm like, that's me. That's what I'm gonna do all the fucking time because I love the sniper and I love no scoping. And oh man, the game's sick. I can't wait for it to come out. Some people speculate that it could come out as soon as September. We'll see. I know that there is a insider thing that you can be a part of to be a part of the beta, which I need to go sign up for and see if I can to get into. But yeah,
Right.
and us as streamers,
That would be big.
yeah. Although we probably wouldn't be allowed to stream it though, honestly.
Probably not, but it is if it's a closed beta, probably not. But if it's an
Yeah.
open beta, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Well, if I stop streaming for a month or whatever, it's because
You
I got
know why.
access to Halo
You
and it's
know
closed.
why.
So
No. You can just stream it to us. It's fine.
there you go. I'll stream myself.
No one will be the wiser.
It'll just be me talking about the game while I play it. Oh, you guys got to see this. You can't though. But yeah, with that, I mean, was there anything else you guys wanted to cover? Because I think we're sitting on about an hour and a half now. I think, right?
Nearing hour 40.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I mean, we talked Halo, I mean, unless anyone wants to touch on the NBA, but I don't know how much you guys actually know about
I
it.
don't know jack shit.
All I saw is that on TikTok, someone on the WNBA got booted because she touched the ref.
She touched him
Oh,
on his penis.
I don't.
No, just touched him. Grazed his shoulder.
Oof.
Wait,
Or Grace's
was it a
elbow.
player or was it a fan?
It was a player.
I don't watch the WNBA.
Ev-
Not because I don't like it. I watch men play basketball, not women.
God damn.
The only reason why
It's like we end every
everyone was so
podcast.
salty.
We,
Yeah, what? Last time it was Hitler. Now it's
that was
sexism.
misogyny. We end every podcast saying
It's not that. I don't enjoy watching women's basketball. You can
No, it's a
like to
bit.
watch it.
It's a bit
I
at
just
this point.
don't like it.
I think you should stick with the character. I think you should just fall into that character fully and just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just women's sports, it's not real sports. Go be a cheerleader. Shouldn't we be in the locker room making everybody sandwiches? And here we go. So you've got the Clippers and the Suns, the Hawks and the Bucks. That's who's left in it right now. You got the Los Angeles Clippers, Phoenix Suns, the Atlanta Hawks, and the Milwaukee Bucks.
All I know is I like
who
the
do you
Pistons.
guys think will win that?
Not the Pistons.
No.
All right, so
Not the
we're doing this for. So who's in it? 4 teams, right?
We got the Los Angeles Clippers,
No,
the Phoenix Suns,
maybe.
the Atlanta Hawks, and the Milwaukee Bucks.
I gotta go for Clippers just for the mere fact I'm from LA.
Okay.
I don't know who's on what team.
Respect.
Brooklyn's not in it anymore. Did they lose last night?
Yeah, they got beat by the
In
Bucks.
overtime?
Is Blake still in the Clippers?
Hey, thanks so much, Jay Google, for the want to become famous by followers, primes, and viewers on blank.
I don't know how to.
Thank you, I
I don't know how to
appreciate that.
delete the message.
It has to be Joel.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
How
I
can I
got
do
it.
it?
I
There
got
we
it. I
go.
got it. I got it.
Fuck, dude, I hate that shit. If you buy your views,
My bot
You're
straight
trash.
up deletes it.
yeah, I need to get one.
Well, I
Hey,
made it myself, so.
fuck you.
There you go. There you go.
Um, it really just I don't know who you guys like in the NBA.
like the
Paul
Pistons.
George, he's kind of
Oh, you mean the players?
yeah, he's kind of an OG ball player. I don't think he's got any rings right now. These are a bunch of teams that haven't won a championship in a while. The Bucks, the Hawks, the Clippers, and the Suns. These are a bunch of like the Phoenix Suns haven't won one ever, maybe.
If
Oh,
that's the
Blake
case, I'm going
Griffin's
for
not
the
on the
Suns.
Clippers anymore, huh?
No, Blake Griffin plays. I think he plays for the Nets.
He plays
Yeah,
for
he
the
plays
Nets.
for the Nets now.
I'm going for the underdog. That's what I'm going for. So the team that's been the longest
think-
since they've won anything, that's the team I'm going for.
I think that would be the Suns.
All right. I'm going for the Suns. And I
Looking
used to
for
live in
the
Phoenix, so
Suns.
well,
That
yeah, it was
works.
Phoenix, yeah. Phoenix, Arizona. There's a military base out there, right? I know I live in Arizona. I'm pretty sure it's Phoenix because my dad was in the military.
Sounds right. I honestly don't know though. But yeah,
Los Angeles Clippers versus the Phoenix Suns.
Yep.
Ooh, we're head to head.
Yep.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. ESPN.
There you go.
Currently leading with Phoenix with the 1-0 lead over the Clippers.
I was sad to see that Dallas got knocked out because I like the Mavericks. I like Luka Doncic a lot. He's just a young kid who didn't go to college. He decided, oh, I'm going to play in the International League, and then got drafted the next year and just kind of blew up in Dallas. But they're no longer in it, so
Well, Phoenix Suns has 57% over.
yeah. Over the Clippers?
As far as predictions are concerned,
That makes
43
sense.
for the Clippers, Suns for 57.
Okay. It'll probably be a Suns Bucks championship if I were to guess. I think the Bucks will. They might win it all. The Bucks are really good. They've got some big names in the league, so it's hard to bet against them.
Let's see who's on UFC.
My cousin was on track to be in the NBA, so I followed it a lot growing up. But then he got a crazy girlfriend who ruined his life and convinced him to drop out of college and work at McDick's. Hey, you say McDick's too.
Aw.
So I'm a few years out of touch. I feel that, dude. I grew up watching the Bulls whenever
That's-
Jordan was in his prime, and
That's
all that
really
shit.
sad.
And I quit watching it after Jordan retired. With that, I think now's a good time to end the podcast with that. It was a really good podcast. I had a lot of fun with that. This is the 11th podcast of ours that we're doing. These are flying by. This is going to be the first podcast, I believe, we upload to our channel on YouTube, which I will have information about that
YouTube.
on my Twitch here, hopefully within the next week. So,
Joel, did you actually record it?
nope. But I will download it from Twitch.
All right.
But yeah, it'll be okay. I keep the VODs for 2 weeks. We'll be good. I do want to do a raid for everybody that's in here just to show a little love and support, but I don't have any friends on right now. So
You know, remember that childhood friend I told you about that I found after a while?
yeah.
He's playing Rogue Company right now
Okay. How many viewers has
for
he got?
one viewer.
Dude, let's look. What's his name?
Asian Hooper 15.
Asian Hooper 15.
All right. So
He's
that's how we're
streaming too.
gonna go ahead and read that. Cherry, I'm gonna be in the Discord. We're gonna be playing Minecraft. At least Paige and I will be. If you want to jump into my Discord, I know you're in it already. If you want to jump in and say hi, dude, I'd love to catch up with you sometime. If you're not free, I totally understand. But to everybody else in the chat, thank you so much for coming to hang out. For all the viewers, it's a lot of fun doing this for you guys every time. Once again, I'm here with Sun Helios. The name underneath his camera, twitch.tv/that. And the same thing for Payton here, twitch.tv/alwayspaytonfool. Check out their channels. They're great fucking guys, good friends of mine, and I don't know, we're a tight-knit little community that we got going on, and I love it. So, any closing statements out of you two?
Drugs, not hugs. I mean, wait, what?
Yeah,
Drugs and hugs.
drugs overall.
Drugs.
But no, I'm just glad everyone's here, man. Thank you so much for freaking just tuning in, checking us out, us talking bullshit and giving our very unprofessional opinions on everything. I just appreciate you guys stopping in.
Just like
Hell
the
yeah.
WNBA.
Hell yeah, we
That's
love you.
right.
Yeah.
Super. Well, we're more entertaining than the WNBA.
Oh,
Okay.
I hope so. Fuck. I know.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks so much
We
for
have more
hanging out.
viewers than they've ever had.
We're gonna raid Asian Hooper 15. So please stick around for the raid, at least enough to say hi. And if you like it, stick around and hang out with him. If you don't like it, you can leave if you want. You know how it goes. But
Oh, Dizzle's on too.
I know, but I rated Dizzle like 5 times. So I think it'll be fun to like.
Okay.
I rated him 5
it
times
up,
like this
huh?
month. So it'd be cool. I want to help out your friend. He's only got 1 viewer. I think it'd be cool to jump in there and give him some views. Yeah, have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good everything. Have a good life. Happy Father's Day. We love you all. And peace.
Have a good night, guys.
Adios, amigos.
Adios. I'm going to hold this peace sign until the raid's ready.